Welcome back to Trove One, where treasures are found
and chaos abounds.
Well, guys, we're back on another adventure. As you can see, we are at the beautiful Lake Ouachita, and we're gonna head out to one of these islands out here and set up camp for the night. It's getting late though, the sun is going down fast. We gotta get these boats in the water, get some gear loaded up, and get to paddling. We've been running back and forth to the water, basically trying to get out here before the sun goes down. Somebody's not real happy, but she'll get happy as soon as we get moving. We got the boats loaded up. They are packed out this trip. We brought more stuff than we need, but we're gonna hit the water. Ooh, look at that moon up. It's gonna be a beautiful night. It's calm, mostly clear. It's gonna be lows in the low 60s. It's gonna be beautiful. So we're gonna get these heavy boats on the water and see if we can't get out to an island. I've got myself a hitchhiker. All right, we've made it to an island, almost all of us. A couple more here still coming. We were gonna go to that next island. It's a better spot, but looks like there's already someone out there, so we're taking up the secondary spot on this little island. Still a great spot, great swimming here, beautiful lake. There's people camped over there, and over there, and over there, and over there. A lot of people, because it's beautiful weather, and Lake Ouachita's beautiful lake. And we're kind of here late in the day, so. But I think there's a good spot right up here where we can set up and hopefully find enough firewood to get us some dinner cooked. It's a little bit overgrown, but we'll get us a spot here, get a fire going, see if we can't get camp set up. All right, we're gonna get our fire started. We got some cotton balls with Vaseline, trick we learned from the outdoor boys, and our Ferris rod. So we're gonna see if we can get a fire started. We got a bunch of sticks gathered up, and then we're gonna cook our food.
Alright, that works well.
Grab me some more sticks there.
Okay.
We're getting the tent set up and the air mattresses blown up. We're trying to keep a baby happy and make food all at one time. And it's well after dark now, but that's all right. We are getting there a little at a time.
I think it's almost done, Daddy.
It's getting close. More. Still needs more.
How much more?
What was your favorite animal you got to see today?
We've got some packets of foil in the coals with potatoes and some ground beef, some seasonings and stuff. So we're gonna see how these turn out. They sound like they're sizzling, so hopefully that means it's all getting cooked. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but it's pretty easy. You just throw whatever you want, throw it in a packet, and throw it on the fire, and let it cook. All right, see how this is. Smells good, looks good.
Okay. I need somebody's arms.
That'll do.
Want that bite of potato?
Guys, it's late. We're gonna go get in bed as soon as we wrap up a few dishes. We've had a plane flying over. I think it's a C-130 that's been flying over, probably doing maneuvers. The Air Force does maneuvers over the Ouachitas a lot, so they've been flying back and forth over the lake. Kind of cool to see, but I think it's a C-130. So anyway, we're gonna go to bed and get some sleep. The kids are in bed and we're tired. Sun is up now, and watch that hook, boy. The kids are trying to catch some fish. I don't know if we're gonna have much luck here. It's pretty shallow off this island, but maybe we'll catch something. We'll get some breakfast made. It's cool this morning, but not real cold, so it feels pretty good, and it's gonna warm up enough to go for another swim. It's probably one of our last times to go swimming this year before it cools off and it's past swimming weather, so probably go swimming today, maybe paddle around and explore some more islands. I don't know. We've been wanting to do island camping all summer, and we just hadn't had time, hadn't been able to get to it. So we finally made it. Lake Ouachita, set up, got some sleep. So it's beautiful out here. We're gonna eat some breakfast and just enjoy the day. We're making oatmeal, instant oatmeal for breakfast, but we forgot our coffee pot accidentally at the last minute. So the only thing we had was a little soup can from last night. So we cleaned it out, and we're boiling water in the soup can, so we can only make like 2 little bowls at a time. So it's taking a little while to make breakfast, but we're making it work. Well, the kids are enjoying swimming in the lake, and I am trying to get the chaos packed up here a little bit. Our old air mattresses, we hadn't used them in years because we don't do much tent camping on the ground anymore. Our old air mattresses, they only kind of hold air. I had to air ours up about 3 times in the middle of the night, so those are going to be getting tossed when we get back. I think we're done with these air mattresses. We've got some more like little inflatable pads, more for like backpacking type thing. Those are holding up pretty good, but still, for this kind of thing, for canoe camping and backpacking, we really need some different gear than what we have, but we made it work. But our inflatable mattresses, they're done. So we're gonna get packed up, and then I'm not sure, we want to let the kids swim, enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day. We kind of want to go explore that island way over there. There's a really big one we haven't been to. We've been to that one. We've never been to that one over there. So I don't know if we're gonna pack up everything and go explore it, or we might load stuff, take it back to the vehicle, and then go do some more paddling and exploring. not sure yet. We're still working on a plan. Mostly just trying to relax and let the kids have some fun. So we've been packing up. We've got everything loaded up in the boats. The wind's been picking up and it's blowing in this direction. So I don't think we're gonna try to go all the way to that island. It's gonna be a pretty big battle. We got a sleepy baby. So I think we're just gonna head back to the vehicle and then either hang out there for a little bit, or we might head into the Ouachitas and kind of explore on our way back home. Maybe go hit up some creeks or something. So we got lots of options. We haven't decided for sure yet. We'll see how we can do in this wind, but managing these boats can be a little tricky in the wind, so we'll see. Well, the wind hasn't been too bad paddling, so we decided to explore some more. And we're on this huge island. This is the whole island. This one is usually underwater. There's a marker buoy right there to let you know shallow water. So when the water is up, this one would usually be underwater. We're gonna try to make it over to that big island there because we've never been there. So we're tracking our route on Gaia. We'll have that up for Patreon followers in case you wanna ever go out here and island camp. We've got an old route for that camp spot we did, plus these other, we've been to that island and this island and marked those camp spots. So that area we've already got a route up on Patreon for, but we're tracking this one now. So we'll go see what's on that island. I imagine there's several good camp spots over there. There's also a bunch more islands, but we can only get to so many in one day. Bigger island over there. We're gonna just park here for a little bit. I'm gonna walk around and see if I can find any camp spots. Take us a long time to paddle all the way around this island, so I don't think we will, but we're gonna look around and see what camp spots are here at least. That looks like part of an old plow, like for a tractor. It's got the hole in it, but that's an old plow off of a old Cub tractor or something. We found a little bit of a camp spot here. Pretty overgrown, doesn't look like it gets used a lot. Not the best, but we'll keep exploring. There's got to be a good one on this island. All these islands have really good camp spots, so we'll find it. There's a whole bunch of deer tracks out here in this mud. The deer will swim out to these islands. Sometimes they may just, some of them may live out here, but they'll swim out here a lot. I've done quite a bit of deer hunting down here over the years, and the local people run dogs down here. And sometimes they'll run a deer and the deer will jump in the lake, swim out to one of these islands. Sometimes the dogs will chase them, sometimes they won't.
Look at those deer prints. They're fresh. All right, those deer prints look fresh. It came around here, went over here, then I went over. There's another. There, and so there, with a container, and went on here.
And I found another camp spot here. Better spot up here in the woods. You could definitely do some hammocks. A little bit of some weeds and stuff, but it's not too bad. It's not the best I've seen on some of these islands, but it's not bad. Beautiful view. Sarah's gone back to the canoes to start prepping lunch. We're just doing sandwiches and cheese crackers and stuff. Me and the older boys, we're gonna try to go all the way around the island. It's a pretty good trek, but I want to scout it all out, find all the camp spots. So we're gonna try to go around it fairly quickly. All right, we found a good one here. Fire ring, multiple fire rings. This one's a little more open. Looks like it's been used some, so the weeds are knocked down. Good spot. Nice view, big beach area. This is a good one. This is the best one on the island I've seen so far. Here's one of the markers out here. I don't remember exactly how they work, but I think you can get a map and there will be these markers. I don't remember if they're on islands or points, but you can follow the maps and see the markers. So if you're kind of getting lost, you can look at your map and the marker that you can see. It's a big lake and you can get turned around, especially if you're not familiar with it. There's so many little islands and little coves that it just doesn't take long. It is a really big lake for our area. So, beautiful lake, but it's the reason there's these markers, help you navigate. Here's a bunch of persimmons on this little tree right here. Some of them are ripe, some of them aren't. When they're yellowish and greenish, they're not ripe. When they're ripe, they'll get like this, a dark orange and squishy. They're very odd flavor. I don't really like them. They're sweet, but I don't really like to eat them. I want one?
To eat them. Yep.
This one's pretty good, I think.
That one. Ooh, that's nice. Good.
Yeah, that one ought to be pretty good.
Yeah. It's nice and...
That one's super soft. That one may be overripe.
This one's overripe. I'll eat this one first.
See if it's any good.
Yummy. I got it.
There's a bunch more persimmons over here. There's just a ton of persimmon trees, and they have a lot of persimmons on them this year. I've never made anything out of them, but I wonder if you could make like persimmon butter, kind of like apple butter or something, or pumpkin butter, but out of persimmons. I could see that being good, like a spiced persimmon butter. Maybe we'll pick some and try a batch just to test it out. The flavor is not bad. They're very sweet when they're ripe. When they're not, they'll make you pucker up. But I've never made anything out of them. Maybe we will try it though. We finally made it back. That was over a mile. I'm gonna say almost 2 miles around the island. Sarah set up a beautiful little picnic here, and I'm gonna eat a sandwich and take a nap now because I'm tired.
Look what I got for y'all guys.
All right, lunch is over. We're packed back up. We're getting back on the lake, and we're headed straight back over there. We're gonna head back to the vehicle now. It's mid-afternoon. We gotta get home today, so we're gonna make our way back. If we feel like it, we'll swim some, but we're mostly headed back. And we'll load up. That's probably the smallest island in the lake. Yep. You couldn't ask for a much nicer day for this. Slight breeze, it's died down a little bit. Water feels amazing. Partly cloudy, so when the sun comes out, you get hot. When it goes behind the clouds, it feels wonderful. You can cool off. We had to stop over here by the island where we camped at because one of the kids' shoes got left on the beach this morning. We had to come pick it up. But now we're headed back to the vehicle. I really enjoy paddling and doing all this stuff, but at the same time, having a big pontoon boat like that right over there, it'd be all right too. Do a little tubing, maybe ski behind it if it's fast enough. Throw all your gear on there, come out to one of these islands, set up a big tent. Could mount a rooftop tent on one of those up above, actually. I need a pontoon boat. Maybe one day. loaded and ready to head home. It's been a fun trip. I'm tired, kids are tired. We paddled, well, I tracked that route this morning and altogether it's like 4 miles. Part of that was walking around that big island and then part of it was paddling. So we covered a little distance, not bad for a bunch of little kids and a couple somewhat old people. So it was fun. We'll do it again. I want to change up some of our gear. We had too much stuff. We just grabbed stuff and went and didn't really think about it a whole lot this time. So we were a little overloaded. So, and I need to get some lighter weight gear for backpacking and canoe camping so that maybe eventually we can do some backpacking. I don't know if we're going to try to do that or not. We would like to, but getting light gear is hard. It's expensive. So it's hard for us to go anywhere without a trailer. We can barely go to church at this point without a trailer. There's 6 people in there. Well, there's 8 people total, 6 kids. So anyway, we're loaded up. We're gonna head home. Always nice to be down there at Lake Ouachita. It's my favorite lake. I love being here. But we're gonna get going home. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. If you don't mind, this was kind of a lot of work, but we had a lot of fun. We'd do it anyway. But we appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next adventure.